Okay. Cool.
Hey.
Cool.
Hey.
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 Where we at? There we
Hello.
is.
Here we are. How you doing?
How you doing? Man.
So
yeah,
go
you
ahead,
go
man.
ahead.
You go ahead. Go ahead.
Look. So what had happened was, wow. Well, I got sick 2 weeks. Was it last week? I got sick last week. I think Damien had allergies, so that was scrubbed. Then we ran into copyright issues where they would allow us to use the videos and go, yeah, no problem, man. Just go ahead and use them. But at the end of the day, when y'all get real popular, we want a piece of your money. So we was like, oh no, we're not doing that. So what you see now is what you're going to hear is the actual music as opposed to watching the video.
Yeah.
Because anything that's attached to YouTube has some sort of ID that goes along with it that will let us know, or will let the companies, the A&R companies know that, we're going to take some money from you. So
Yep.
we went another route to where now we have exclusive rights to the music.
Yeah.
To do
and thank you for those who have actually, made comments in support of, anything good is worth. Keep on trying. We're gonna get it right.
Yeah.
And that sentiment is really what we're on. We're like, hey, you're not stopping us. We're gonna keep it pushing. And hey, it's a learning experience for us, big time. I've reached out to others, and no one's getting back to me. So we're having to figure this stuff out for ourselves.
Yeehaw!
Whew.
Yeah. So if we make this kind of sound like, we've been doing this for a minute, and if you knew how many videos we've done, if you only knew, we feel like we're pros at this. So ain't no stuttering no more on this mess, So
No sir.
No sir. So with that being said, my guy, who we doing today?
You guys remember Spandau Ballet?
True.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah,
True. I'll tell you real quick. Well, first of all, it came out in 1983. It's actually written by one of the members in the band. His name was Gary Kemp. He was the guitarist. And when he wrote the song, he wrote it. I'm just going to read this real quick for you. So the meaning behind True, Gary, the guitarist, Spandau Ballet, and their chief songwriter, he wrote this song after meeting a woman from another group called Altered Images. Her name is Claire Grogan. Their conversations and so forth basically inspired the song, inspired him to write the song, and just to, for people who wanted to know the true feelings, in the matter of a relationship, I guess. They wanted to make sure that they're understood. I personally thought the song was about some drugs or something. I didn't realize that it wasn't that. So,
I did too. Until you did the research on it. I didn't know either. So, all right. So, it's a dope jam. So,
yes. So, I think hopefully everybody knows it. If you don't, and you're hearing it for the first time, check it out.
Yeah.
So, here we go. We're going to get it started.
Yes, indeedy. Yeah, I remember when this came out, man. It was dope. I know I always say that, but they came out with that those long coats and whatnot in the video, which we can't show.
But it was sharp. It was sharp.
It was sharp.
He was using a Bob Barker mic, wasn't he? When he sang, he had that long stem mic like Bob Barker.
Yeah.
Oh man. So were you singing this song to anybody when you were?
Yeah, man, I was singing this song. Of course I was, man. Yeah, I was in 9th grade at Horse Man. Yeah. And I know who I was singing it to too.
Oh, okay. You ain't gonna let us know that one.
All I'll say is her first name was Teresa. We'll just
Teresa, okay. I've heard that name quite a bit, I think.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
probably.
So what was going on around this time? Aside from us, being in ninth grade.
Learning about relationships with people, just growing up. Yeah, it was a pretty big time. It was we just got cable at that time, so I was just seeing videos and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And think about that, a video, man. Too bad we can't show the video.
Yeah.
And kids, if you didn't know, that part right there where they said listen to Marvin all night long, Marvin Gaye, that's who they're talking about.
Yeah.
Romantic.
Lionel Richie All Night Long came out this year, right about this time too.
Oh yeah.
Back in 90 or 83, I'm sorry. So he was singing this about a chickie the whole time.
Yeah. Just expressing his feelings. He wanted her to know.
Yeah, I wanted them to know too. I understand. I can sympathize. This song will take me back in about 4 minutes if I don't catch it. Why didn't it work out this way for me? Oh man! And right about this time, man, it seemed like everybody had a saxophonist in their music back then too.
Yeah. This was actually. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say this was actually the first top 10 song off of the. This is like their third album, and it was their first top 10.
So they came out what, 79 initially?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Around there.
Okay.
But now I've come back again. Why do I find it hard to next line? Why won't the truth be
You know you enjoyed that jam. You
Yeah,
know
I
this
did.
was
Oh,
dope.
you know I did. Yeah. I was all about that. It's my favorite
Yeah.
part.
Put your suit on and walk around the house, think you're doing some things. Come on now.
and I had. I didn't have relaxed hair at the time. Because I would have been flipping it back, trying.
Man, what did I have? I had a shag, I think.
I think I was just getting into the curls. Yeah.
Like the carefree curl?
Yeah, and then I switched to a wave nouveau.
No, yeah. Now that's what
Because I didn't like all this.
that's what we met you, right?
Yeah,
When you had wave nouveau?
I gotta, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't like all this, the spraying the stuff, let my soul glow and stuff,
Oh man.
Man, I remember going to school. There was a dude that he would go to his locker, man, with them curls and stuff. He would go to the locker. He had a towel he was wearing the whole time. He would spray while he was in his locker, spray it up, wiping himself, patting himself down.
In ninth grade? In ninth grade?
In school, yes.
Wow. That's a whole lot of something going on.
Mm-hmm.
The music that was playing or that was ongoing on pop charts and stuff, this didn't fit anything. It was so different than everything else out there at that time.
This fell into that blue-eyed soul music.
Okay, is that what we called it?
That's what it was called, blue-eyed soul.
Okay. Well, it made an impression because even now to this day, as soon as you hear it, you're like, oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Where were you at? Yeah, man, I remember. Yeah. So there were some interesting things that happened the right about in 83. There was close to 4.7 billion people in the world at that point. And I think I read something about let's see. I don't want to tell you something wrong
Yeah,
and get
we
beat up.
we learned our lesson.
Yeah, it was a interesting little fun fact, but I don't see where it is. Oh, here it is. ARPANET officially changed to use the internet protocol, creating the internet in 1983.
Oh,
And I looked that up. It's real. It's right
it's real.
there.
The internet was created in 1983. Look at that.
Yeah. For what?
Now, if you go back, I remember when I was in school for college,
Mm.
there are some things that try to say it was further back. It was started before, but we just weren't using it. I think it was a
Okay.
military thing, something like that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, man. So how you think we did, man? I mean, with what our resources, boy, we had our lips stuck out, man. We couldn't get to the music we wanted.
We almost didn't record this. We almost didn't record this just
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I was, me personally, was kind of frustrated. Not that I was done with this podcast. No, not
Mhm.
that. It was just I had been done for the day because
For the day.
just all the that struggle, the disappointment. But like I said, we
Yep.
ain't letting it stop us.
So they'll get better again,
Yeah.
without the video. But
Yes.
unless something magical happens, and we won't, this will be the way we lay it out. So
Yeah.
all right,
So,
brother.
you know what? Hey, thanks for tuning in, and
Yeah,
please
buddy.
like, subscribe, support us, please. We want to make sure that this journey is worth it. Okay.
And thank you, Mr. Bell, for not losing your damn mind earlier. So I appreciate that.
You're welcome, man. Yeah. Thanks for keeping me going, man. Thanks. Appreciate you.
No worries. Yeah, man. All right, people.
All
Y'all
right.
have a good one.
All right. Peace.
Peace.